Hey, water signs, and welcome to your tarot love reading. I love you, water signs. You know why? Because I am one. You know? So, I really appreciate the emotions that continuously flow through us. But one of our challenges being a water sign are our emotions. Because unless we are really consciously aware of how our emotions flow through us, they can sometimes take control of us instead of us being in control of our own emotions. And there's that duality, right? There's that duality of our emotions. And the time that we actually empower ourselves with our emotions, that's when we are in power. But if our emotions are disempowering us, meaning that emotions are controlling us, then our emotions could be everywhere. And they could be, then we can be like an emotional wreck. We can feel that way sometimes, water signs. So with that being said, water signs, I'm just going to start drawing your cards for you. And bam, we're leading out with your person, water signs. You're focusing a lot on your person. Look at that. You want that new emotional beginning with your person. But water signs, why is that cup not full and overflowing? And I can see that you're putting a lot of healing work into this because I see the sun above the cup there. You might be actually healing some of your emotions at this time, water signs. You might have gone through some, I'm going to put it this way, a breakup. And maybe you recently have broken up with your person. And that always serves a purpose because what he's actually showing you, he's not facing you, that he still feels you and you're constantly on his mind too. Just like he's on your mind. You two are one, right? He's also showing you soul above, soul below, right? So I'm actually liking what I'm seeing here, water signs. Because you're learning. You're learning. That's awesome. Just remember to apply those lessons to your life so that you empower yourself, water signs. Because sometimes us water signs tend to overgive. We have to find our balance in that too. Maybe that's what space your person is creating for you. Is to learn how to give what you give in him to yourself. You have to learn that equal give and take, right? Then you have to do with no expectations. Because this connection is based on unconditional love. And to have unconditional love, you have to have no expectations. That's what no conditions means. It's having no expectations. That allows your person to be who they are, allow them to experience things the way they are experiencing them. You create space for them for those experiences. The only thing that will interrupt that will be your expectations, which is already showing up in your reading here, water signs. So I'm just draw three more cards for you, so we can have your full reading here, water signs. And one more card. So water signs, I get it. You truly are passionate about your person. In fact, this whole reading is focused on your person, besides in the past, because you're trying to go back in the past where you were truly empowered with your emotions. You thought you could manifest things the way you want to. That's why the grass, I should say, is overgrowing here. Because you were truly abundant back then with how you felt and what you can manifest in your life. There wasn't what you perceive as much resistance back then. But now, in your current life, you have all this resistance, and all you're getting is feeling like your person's actually running away from you. What's going on, water signs? What's going on? For one thing, which I already pointed out, you're focusing way too much on your person. Of course, you're always going to feel him. He's constantly going to be on your mind. There's lessons to be learned. And there's also more healing that needs to be taking place in your own life, water signs. In fact, it's going to involve a lot of healing with your emotions. What's not surprising when it comes to us water signs, because what I said before, our emotions do have duality to them. And then when we have emotional pains that stem from emotional wounds, those could be very disempowering. That's what makes us feel like we're not loved. And that's what you need to heal, water signs, are those emotional wounds that you carry within you. And each one of you are going to have different ones, because it's for all the water signs out there. If you want more clarity on that for you that are watching right now, you could by all means get a personal reading from me. And we can gain better clarity about what that can involve in your own life. And that might help you understand what you need to work on, right? So you can be with your person. And right now, you don't understand what that is. That's why this is in reverse. You're trying to figure it out. And even when it's in reverse, you think that you understand. But if this wasn't in reverse, the swords are down, right? So you're trying to recreate this for yourself. But in reality, what's happening is that you're lying to yourself thinking that you have. If you have, you would be with your person. I mean, that'd be one of the things. Because it involves all the 4 alchemical elements to be with your person. That's what the 4 wands are all about, are all the alchemical elements. And once you get that firmly established in your own life, water signs, that is when your masculine does truly come running into your life. Now mind you, running into your life is your perception, right? Because it's in reverse. But right now, because you're not even focusing on yourself, what is he doing? He's actually going away from the connection. So what I'm seeing here, water signs, is that you have to return the focus on yourself. You're putting too much focus on your person. You can't focus on yourself from who you were in the past. You have to focus on yourself now, in the now. Who you are now, what you are experiencing now. Feel the same way as you did about yourself back then, but in the present moment. And don't go back into past lives and try to do it from there either. We already had those experiences. We can reflect back on those experiences and learn from them, for sure. That's being mirrored by this. You're trying to learn from those past experiences. That's why you're facing that, right? This is all in the past. And if you really want to be with the person now, you do have to be in the present moment, water signs. That's what I'm really seeing to be very clear in this reading for you, water signs. If you really want to be with your person and share everything with them, you have to focus on yourself. Heal your emotional wounds first. That's what's very clear in this reading. And your person is creating space for you to actually be able to focus on yourself and to actually heal those inner wounds. And a lot of you are going to have different wounds, of course. And they're going to be unique to you. If you want, I do offer coaching to help you be able to understand where those wounds may be coming from, and then possible techniques that you can use to help heal those wounds within you, for sure. You are important. You are important. And you're worth being the best version of you. Always. 100%. And I can understand why you might not be feeling that way right now with what I'm seeing in this reading. And no, it's not your person's responsibility to make you feel that way. You have to feel that way about yourself first. Then when you do, and you have those 4 alchemical elements incorporated in your own life, then you create space for your person, because you are whole and complete. You truly are empowered within you, because the outer world reflects your inner world. So you have to be in union with yourself on all 4 alchemical elements to be with your person. That's how it works. Well, water signs, I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you there. Bye.